There's this gap in writing that no one ever talks about between learning how to write, taking classes or doing it a lot on your own, and actually selling your work to an agent or direct to readers. When money's involved, it becomes a whole different ballpark, of course. But beyond just being able to sell your work as a writer, you want to be good. And you can get A's in all your writing classes and follow every how-to writing book to the letter, literally. But when you sit down, maybe to start that first novel, you find something's lacking. That story you're putting on the page is just not as good as the idea you had in your head. The purpose of this channel is to bridge that gap. If you have a writing background of some kind, but you're either struggling with the first novel or you have novels out there that just aren't as good as you know they could be, and you want to start upping your game, this channel is designed with you in mind. Because about 15 years ago, I was you. And I wanted real-world advice, concrete steps I could take to write not just a novel, but my best novel, one I would want to read. Writing courses are great. I highly recommend them. I got my BA in English from the Ohio State University. We're legally obligated to say it that way. And I did some graduate work in creative writing at Harvard. I'm a big fan of formal education, whether that's a degree program from a university or courses with reputable writing workshops. That said, most education focuses on short-form writing, short stories, poetry. In most classes, you don't get to read novels. Of course, you don't get to write novels. And you certainly don't learn about writing novels that resonate with readers. As of this video, I've been a literary editor for 17 years, mostly of popular fiction. I've been selling my own novels since 2019. The first major success I had with writing was winning a national contest in 1994. The first time I was paid to write was a creative nonfiction piece in 1996. I've learned a lot about writing over the past 30 years, and I'm funneling that experience into my novels because writing novels, specifically, that's my happy place. That's where my passion lies. As an editor, I help other authors hone their stories, and now I want to share my experience with you, especially if you're in that writing gap space and you'd like the process to be at least a little easier. Hopefully, you can find some benefit from the 30 years of trials, successes, failures, and lessons I've been through myself and with other authors. And I'm still learning, especially the ins and outs of promoting my work as an indie author. And as I continue that journey, I'd love to share what works and what doesn't for me so that hopefully that'll save you some time too. If you don't have a lot of time and you just want to grab a quick writing tip when you can, I'll be posting 30 to 60 second shorts on this channel, and when you want to settle in for a 10 or 15 minute deeper dive, I'll have those too, like the video I linked to in the description box describing one of my favorite writing techniques. It can help you pinpoint what might be wrong with a scene that feels boring to you. You know those scenes where the events have to happen, but it's like pulling teeth to write? This technique works for me every time. It helps me fix the problem, makes the whole process a whole lot more fun. A lot of my videos will be based on stuff that gave me the hardest time when I was in that writing gap, and also common issues I've seen other writers struggle with. But if you ever have a question or a suggestion, I hope you'll share it with me so that we can explore it together. If you're wondering about something, you can bet someone else is too. You've probably heard writing courses with names like How to Write a Novel in 30 Days. Since I'm taking everything I've learned about writing over the past 30 years and boiling it down here, this is how to write a novel in 30 years. I'm Clarissa J. Markowitz, and I hope some of what I've learned can help you on your writing path.